Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Oh, sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. It is good afternoon rather than good evening. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing good. So, if you're on the Discord, you probably know what we're going to be doing today. And probably from the title as well. Both of those should hopefully help you a little bit. I've redone the top texture of this one. I didn't notice that. But yeah, we're going to be working on basically doing some planning, actually. Yeah, we're going to be doing some planning. Definitely. So, that'll be pretty good. How's it going, Tech Absolute and Mercury Gaming? Of course, Mercury Gaming knows exactly what's going on. I'm sure you do. There's no way you wouldn't know what's going on. We also got Gundam Tanaka as well. Yeah. So, whoops. Just pressed on something then. Pressed on one of these ones because it's now saved up some stuff. So, yeah. We've also got Please In My Life as well. How's it going, man? So we're going to actually get some planning. We're actually going to do some planning. I've not really planned anything on the orc stuff, but when I asked you guys what you wanted me to do today, stream-wise, like something new was voted highest. And then we were kind of like chatting in the main chat. I think mostly Fiona's fault, but Fiona was going on about orky stuff, so that's why we've kind of gone for it. So orcs kind of like won in a way. But the thing is, I've not really planned anything on it. I've not really planned a lot of the orc stuff, so it's going to be a bit different. It's got Darth Vader 2.0 as well. And Lauren Bon Temple as well. Het Guda Patel, how's it going, man? Het Guda Patel said, I promised that I would come, and I am here. Exactly. Good to see you again, man. Yeah. Cool. Het Guda Patel wants orc. Yeah. You want an orc? So we need to do planning. We need to do so much planning on this entire island. It's unreal. Like, before I even put down a build, because I don't know how it's all going to work yet. You know, even like Vestia and things like that. Vestia, Aurelia, I have an idea of how it's going to work. Guda Patel, you're King Stygian on Discord. That makes sense. We've also got the Juggernaut as well. I've also got the Juggernaut. You doing good? God, I keep on clicking on this when I'm trying to go off of it. And Ryan Kirkwood as well. How's it going, guys? So, planning. Planning, one of the most important things ever. I do actually need to save this. I probably need to sort out at some point a proper Yarowyn planning. Oh, I've even got this here. Oh, we also need a name for it as well. Name for like this place. So yeah. Mollusk says, Papa, where is Orcenfell going to be located? Oh, it's going to be on the great, in typical like Alzadakra style. It's on the volcano island, which is on the in the top of this on the map. If I show you guys, it'll be a lot easier, so you know where we are. This is as much as I can zoom out. Let me go onto the Minecraft one because it looks a lot cleaner. Vestia is down here, right? So we were literally yesterday. We're building Silver Sage down here. So we got Fort Scalar and Wagrendale and all of that, and High God will be down here. This right up here. Go right to the top of Vestia. We go across to the side. We get the Orc lands. Orcenfell sounds somewhat good though. Actually, as a general name, because I don't really like Aucklands. Sounds like Auckland, you know, like in New Zealand. Auckland, it's like that kind of thing. Yep. You and Mio, how's it going, man? My first drop, maybe do an Orc Kingdom Caves. Okay, interesting. Mercury Gaming, I have so many pics on Discord for Orc. I know. It's amazing actually. I'm going to start to categorize them and stuff like that. Definitely. We also got Devon Ware, how's it going, man? Nathan McGinty. Sorry, late, can't stay though. Got bug test tomorrow. No worries, man. Like, testing bugs, or... What do you mean? Matt Bomb as well, how's it going, Matt Bomb? The island even kind of looks like a deformed orc's head with horns. Actually, let me get back on the main map. If we save it in... At the minute, Orcenfell kind of sounds good, actually. As a kingdom name. Don't know what you guys think. There we go, let's have a look. So, Auckland. Main map. I'm just going to call it main map. Well, actually, it wouldn't be main map. It'd be general map. Yeah. I don't know. I'll kind of go over some stuff in a second, I think, this. Definitely. We also got Rian Aaron. How's it going, Rian Aaron? The Great Orc Temple. Yeah, it's going to have to be something like that. Logan Wilson, how's it going, man? Bear the Viking, good to see you again. Is that Mount Doom? Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much is Mount Doom. It's my version of... Well, it's not really my version of Mount Doom at all. But this is where I'm planning on having a nice big city, so there'll be something sat here. There will be a typical, you know, flowing load of lava going down here. No, maybe not here. Where the hell is it supposed to be? It's up there, isn't it? I'm even on the wrong side of it. God, we could do some crazy ass paths going through there, couldn't we? Yeah, so big volcano. Typical kind of thing with a volcano, you know. Actually, we could start doing this now. While we're kind of like chatting about stuff, I think. The only thing about like lava is it takes so long to actually go down anyway, doesn't it? Oh man, I probably want to just because I think I'll just do this, so I get rid of all this kind of like rubbish. For the time being, I'll block it off there because I need to get it to probably run down this side instead. Yeah, because if it runs down there, we can get it to there, can't we? Yeah, we'll leave that. So yeah, we'll do something there. Gundam Tanaka, name it Begina. Nah, not so sure on that one. Don't know about that. Llewellyn Lawton, what am I doing? It's beautiful outside. It is spinning the garden for a bit of the day. Just de-weeding and all that kind of crap, you know, the stuff that you never do. So Microgamer says Dera Litera. Doesn't sound very orcish though, does it? You can imagine a big orc.
I come from Dera.
Whereas
Orcenfell. We are from Orcenfell.
there's a kind of almost like Germanic kind of bit harsher kind of thing with it. Yeah. You and me. So goblin pits, goblin stuff. It's actually a different area. Actually, I can put it up on this map, which is so big that it's really struggling to do anything on it. Where's the zoom? There's my zoom. Maximum zoom. Control and use the mouse wheel. Do you? It doesn't work, so that's good. Oh, for God's sake, what's going on? Right, okay. If we zoom in, the goblin-y type caves that I've built are around this area actually. Weirdly enough, on their own little separate bit of land. So they are connected to the mainland, but it's this dodgy little area here. God, I do love the rendering on the maps. It's just such a huge PNG. So massive. Learn a lot of watching this in a park. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Orcingar. Name the kingdom Orcenfell. Or Orcenfell. The thing is, like, they're not so much a kingdom. They're more tribal. They do sometimes have like leaders that come up and obviously lead them. So that's my idea about it. Is that they are a, you know, they have tribes. They have different tribes. I did not want to move that around. Whoops. Can I undo that? Yeah. Let's undo that. Let's also lock it as well. So yeah, they do have different tribes on them. They're not always joint. So yeah. Are the Orca gonna have slaves or something? Yeah. This island down here is actually owned by them. Or Orc controlled. It's like an Orc controlled area here. So this is where they've got some people with farms. They'll also this is like their human population. They'll like take people from the mainland, bring them over to here where they have, you know, like I don't know, things where they can grow bits and bobs or whatever, food, and they'll also bring people into the mines of here because of course the mines on, maybe we call this entire island here Orcenfell or something like that. We'll call it Orcenfell for the entire island, even though it's split up into things like that. Maybe. Yeah, definitely. That would definitely work. Yeah, that'll work. It's like the name Vengerkeep. Vengerkeep's quite pretty good. You want to check out the Warhammer Total War Greenskin tribes? Oh yeah, of course can. I didn't even think about that. I have got that. Not got. I haven't got the second one actually, because I'm pretty sure they did a second one, didn't they? But we have got this first one. But anyway, this has got stuck. I need a lava bucket then. It's not very good if it gets stuck, is it? Yeah. Huh. Didn't actually think that lava would actually get stuck like that. flown to there for now. Something like that I'll do, but yeah, this will be a nice big. This will be a nice big area. Felfur. Mines of Moria. No, definitely not Mines of Moria. I think that one's taken. I think that one's taken, Mollusk. I'm not really too sure. But yeah, one of the cities will be here. Big ass castle type thing, including like being built up into this, I'm thinking. And this area here, of course, being another bit of that castle. Or maybe even having like built up onto here, you know. So we've got these gigantic bits of spiky land. You can imagine kind of like having a big orcish fortress around this bit. And you can even kind of like see like a little way where they could be walking in. Like this entire like valley type thing they could be like carved out to actually get into there. So that'd be very, very interesting, I think. So there'll be something around here, definitely. So that's the only one that I actually know. Yeah. If I have to equate Vestir to a region in the real world where they be, there's no. It's totally unrealistic. The entire terrain, totally unrealistic. Definitely, Felkus and Helkus. So this will be like a big Orc city. So what I might do is I might actually save this one as Orcenfell. And because it's a huge map, I'm then gonna cut it. Actually, I'm gonna cut this one up. So just get these islands on it. Don't actually need that much. All that much. There you go. This will be Orcenfell. Oh, sorry, if I had to equate Vestir to a region in the real world. Oh, God. Sorry, Vestir. That's... Terrain-wise, I don't know. Terrain-wise, it's just really odd. It's bizarre. But the people are kind of Nordic, but they're not as Nordic as they used to be. So they're kind of like... I'm trying to think of the climate, and it's probably more like the Netherlands type area. It's kind of like got that very Germanic kind of Nordic kind of influence, like the Franks. I'm thinking like medieval Europe, the Franks being the tribe that actually came from what is now Germany. Obviously Franks, French, it's very similar. So they can like took over that bit of France. And of course we've got Calandria, which has got some very French architectural designs that are kind of going into. So it's got to be somewhere that's in between those two. So that's what I'm thinking, like Netherlands, Belgium, like Luxembourg, even Switzerland to a point, I guess. But I don't know enough about those in terms of medieval times to be able to equate it to it. So yeah. Fair enough, Matthew Trott, thank you very much for coming on. Building like that Smoky Mountain would be class. You can have a load of buildings that's on stilts. So even yeah, that's that as well. Definitely. So yeah, we're gonna have the. If I just go for like some nice writing type thing here, just to get some planning going on. This will be the main city, and we need a name for it. You know, but for now, main city being here is definitely something that we want to do. I definitely want to have something on this island as well. Now I'm not really too sure what to put on that island, but if we go and fly over there, it's the easiest thing to do, isn't it? Definitely. Nodlo, Dakar, 6th time joined your live stream. Cool, thanks for coming on, man. Monday the 13th. Hi, am I late? You are 13 minutes late, but don't worry. It's not too bad. Matt Bomb, more like Wales then. Yeah, I guess so as well. Like the Frisians, says Llewellyn. Of course you're going to say that. Actually, no, you won't, Llewellyn. You would be more like Wales. I don't know, but, you know, that kind of... They're not south enough to have those kind of Latin kind of, you know, Greek and Roman style architectural kind of like influences, but they've got something else. See, this will be quite an interesting place as well, because I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I could have another castle, you know, built right up to it, or on the peak itself, you know, and have, again, like, literally have a castle that goes, like, really pointy, maybe. Have one of those stupid, like, point things that you get, like, in The Hobbit or whatever. So this would definitely have some sort of thing on it. And they could have this entire bit, could have a wall around it, you know. Big tower there, big drum tower, then this can go across there, and you get a weaving, like, road down of some kind. So I think we'll definitely have something around here settlement-wise. Like, town. God knows. But yeah. Orcs are at disadvantages when transporting warriors to raid humans. Humans could build massive fortifications with strong defenses by sea, and the orcs would lose many. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, that's why we're Highguard so heavily fortified now. That's the main reason. But this would be a town kind of place. So this would have like a town down here, and then like some sort of like castle, fortress type thing, you know, something kind of like evil castle thing up here, or whatever. If we're gonna have the main city down in this bit, right? We have a castle up here. I think that rock formation we had a look at was really good. So I have a castle and we'll have like a town. Actually, well, we'll have the town on this. If we just put castle and town down, that will help us quite a lot, I think. Yeah, like, this would be a huge castle, wouldn't it? Fortress Island has defences and protects the harbour. Well, that's true, actually. If we have a look at that again, this would be a really good natural place for all the orc fleet, as well as up here and here. They've got 3 excellent bays, really, haven't they? Pretty excellent bays. I mean, you can almost imagine them across this bit here, building things that go across it to actually build a natural, well, semi-natural, kind of like place to actually harbour ships. But also around here, pretty good. And they've got like stepping stones type of stuff around there, so that would also be pretty good. Yeah. Even better, make it the orc sacred ground. That's the other thing as well, you know. They definitely need religious stuff. The religious stuff is a bit different though with the orcs. It's very different indeed. So, as you guys know, there's multiple gods around, and they're all a bit. Actually, Odin is one of the founder gods. They're like founder gods. So you got Gaia and Odin, the 2 that I've kind of like named and kind of come up with an idea for. We can actually have it on the inside. I think we have the main town on the inside. For that simple reason of the port thing, so we can actually have this as quite a big port town type thing, you know? And it's also quite nice and flat, so you'd have like this castle all the way up there, and we could actually have like a nice little town in this bit that juts out bits and pieces. That'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty damn good. Yeah, definitely. NL Gamers Pro, I can see the toolbar. Yeah, that's because I'm using the map. So because I'm using this at the same time, it's just switching between it, that's why. Emirio Manzano, gonna go to the movies to watch the Avengers. Cool, man, you'll enjoy it, it's very, very good. I thought it was amazing. Stronghold seems more orc than instead of castle. That's true, yeah. That's true, let's get our terminology right? There you go. Definitely better terminology. Thank you very much. Oops, that's a town. No, we don't want a stronghold down there. There you go. There you go. So that definitely works. Nikki920, how's it going? Dekuan Candler. You should make a large dungeon on one of the smaller islands. Yeah, we can actually have underneath these, couldn't we? How's it going, Speedy Knight 66 as well? Could they be like the Ironborn in Game of Thrones? I guess so, in a way. Yeah, definitely. Don't see why not. Why Odin? That's because of the Nords. So it's like people weren't just like didn't just come. They didn't just appear. They were created by different gods. So the Nords were actually created by Odin, and of course Odin being the All-Father, kind of just ties in really well with the obviously Nordic religion. It makes it very easy for me. I could just basically take all of that, but you know, put my own twist on it. This is a really cool looking bit of terrain, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Oh, look at that little outcrop of rock there. You could have such a nice, weird, triangular, not triangular, but, you know, like weird square type thing. One single bit of road. That's really nice, naturally. Cool. You can imagine that, couldn't you? Like a little bit of rock, you know, like a sea fort type thing, and then this goes off to inside a cave or something, you know? Anyway, yeah, Odin, as a kind of person that's of like warlike people, well, not really warlike people, not Nords, but like explorers, Viking type people, you know, Nords. It makes sense for them when they landed on to Yarowyn, which was what Gaia had kind of like made the elves. The way that it was kind of like all handled is, you know, the Nods will then be grasping for different places, you know, more land, whereas the elves are a bit more peaceful. Like Gaia didn't know about war and things like that, so she kind of got caught off guard, which is why she created some other gods. Not really some other gods, more well, minor gods, but she's one of the elder gods. I think elder gods sounds a lot better. Definitely. See, this terrain around here is pretty epic actually for building quite a lot. Actually, look at this bit of land. Just having a look, because I mean, this bit here you could have some sort of like, you know, gates, and then this goes off down here, and then jumps across in terms of a bridge onto this side. So you can actually have a bridge going across this bit, open up this completely, you know, and we have like a river going down or whatever. But that would be a really good defense, definitely. Yeah. So we're pretty good. Anyway, sorry guys, let's catch up on everything. Kids Gaming, that row of landmass to the bottom right you could build shrines to gods on them. So that was the bottom right. These ones down here or down here? Is that what you're thinking? I'm guessing. Yeah, that can happen. Or you're thinking like more rocks around these bits. But I think something around here to get up into these lands, the Highland Orcs. You know, these could be like the Orcs of Iron Mountain or something. Do you know what I mean? So you have that kind of like gate here, and then these all join up. And there's like this weird path that goes up into the mountains, and then you could have it almost like you know, Dwarven kind of like things. Maybe they could have it most of the village will be up here or something. Yeah. Because that's quite a lot of. This is very spiky. So this could be the Iron Mountain type things. You know what I mean? They can do something like that. Yeah. So guys, let's catch up. Orcs are very independent things. There'll be a lot of factions and clans. Absolutely, yep. I'm thinking orcs who are worthy. Oh, thank you very much, Finite99 for subscribing. Thanks, man. Anyway, I'm thinking orcs who are worthy of joining a horde. We're going for a trial of warriorship. Absolutely, yes. So the only bits of lore that I've got for the orcs, obviously they're for Vestia, Vaganbury, and also what was West Nordland, which is now I can't remember what we've called it, like Runeland or something. For those guys, orcs were like the ultimate enemy. But yeah, the tribes would have to come together to go into a horde. So there'd usually be like some sort of super chief type person that you know, gains all the respect, like whether there's like a trial by blood or by combat or something. And they actually, if they kill the other leaders or whatever, then they can become get in charge or whatever. I don't know. That's definitely going to have something like that. Definitely. Yeah, show us that straightish piece of land in game to the bottom left of the overview. This bit? This bit down here, or this bit? This is actually really spiky as hell. And we got all these bits as well. There's quite a lot going on. Damn, I just missed somebody that subscribed. Sorry, guys. Yeah, damn it. Gabriel being off to a barbecue. No worries, man. I'm off to one tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. This Lambo should have a challenge area like the Black Panther, so the chief position can be fought over. That's good, actually. There could definitely be something in their lore where they have, you know, like this, I don't know, Chief's Rock or something. Do you know what I mean? Like Blood Rock or something, you know? Something that they literally do. They go up to this really harsh place where they can, like, get kicked off. Same to Black Panther. That sounds really good, though. My bum like the Valar, may I? Yeah, absolutely, exactly like that. Yeah, but I haven't read into that too much. But I'm pretty sure that's kind of like how it is. Yeah, I haven't read too much into the Lord of the Rings stuff. It's pretty complicated. Llewellyn Lawton on the Yarowyn website under races that have both Nords and men. Are they separate races? So men are descended of Nords, but Nords are like more of a hardy type of man. It's a bit muddled, I think, at the minute. So I've kind of split them into it because I treat people like the Aurelians and the Aelon, the people of Aelon, and even to a point people like Vestia and Calandria. Actually, all the kind of like Western kingdoms, they're all like kingdoms of men rather than kingdoms of Nords. They've got a very different way of thinking. So it's more like the same race, but culturally they have a different way of thinking. How's it going, Minecraft Storm? And also Shula A as well, and KXI giving them more skulls on spears everywhere, pretty much. Yep. Yeah. Oh, Storm, remember all that time ago when I was making this on the Yarowyn in a world painter video? I've been waiting for ages for this. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I just posted literally on Discord to see what people wanted me to do today, and most of the votes want something new. And then Orcish was kind of like described a lot, you know, kind of brought up a lot, you know, so I was like, okay, let's get some inspiration pictures. And then I kind of like got the map up and I went, actually, I need to plan this. I really need to plan how this is all going to work. There's also some great discussion going on in the Discord, so that was the other thing. I got loads of like versions of maps open. Okay. Whoops. There we go. That'll be better. So yeah, we had a lot of that. Name the mountains like Null, or something like that. Absolutely, yeah. That does sound like a pretty legit name. I think we definitely need some sort of like orcs within these cliffs. Something. God knows. But I do quite like the idea of little... We could have such a like big spiky head thing, couldn't you, on there? Do you know what I mean? Like a big... This is such a sheer rock. It'd be you know, a shame to like waste it, but you could have like a big skull or something like that. So you got this like place. I kind of like the idea of this. Sorry, I'm just gonna give me a sec. I'm actually gonna write not write this down, but put some paving in because I quite like it. So like from here, this would go obviously not like this, but and it would definitely go down. So where we are. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? Like this. So this would kind of like go onto a bit of land here. Some sort of like crazy ass bridge, right? Going across this to this bit. So this is how they join into it. And from here, obviously, you can kind of see the path going on. This path would work its way up, which it does naturally. Big ass gatehouse type thing around here. But then it can continue up. There we go. To get to whatever these type of orcs are. I don't know what they're going to be. So if you guys have any names like Iron Mountain Orcs or whatever, we'll smooth out this bit. I'm trying to figure out where the hell I'm going now. But just naturally, this looks like it's just got so many defences. You know? I mean, look at this. Look at this. It just naturally kind of goes around there and doesn't go anywhere. No. So where does that go then? Where do we get to? How do I get across here? I think another bridge. Maybe another bridge that goes onto there. Or would you go up that way? Yeah, you might go up that way because that's a lot closer to the cliff. Anyway, guys, what's going on? Games on Gaming, Zajar Mal as well. That's a good name. Yep, it's an Easter egg nod towards Lord of the Rings because that's the black speech for Fire Mountain. Oh, okay. So that's quite good as well. Yeah. See, doing quite good. Right, so if it was going up this way, just say it was, you know, it went through the mountain instead. That would then go across these bits. And then that goes up there, sorry, yeah. I'm getting very confused about this bit. It's really difficult because I'm like seeing the path and I'm thinking, actually, is this legit? I mean, there's also another path that kind of like goes off into there as well. There's a valley, but I think we instead make that into like a river type thing that's flowing down it. And actually, that could be the source of the river for that one. Cool. Anyway. Yeah, we'll see. Something like that. Cool. Right, so guys, I'm really behind on everything. Blah, 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 blah. Drawbridge? Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. It would be some sort of drawbridge of some kind. I mean, just to like cut off the land. I mean, you'd have to do it. Talamir walks. I quite like that. That's quite a nice name. Let's get some names. Let's get some like things going on. Yeah. I mean, this is up here, right? So if we do town or something like that. I'm not going to get onto the building this straight away, but you know, we'll have like town for now. And what I can actually do with, instead of these, let me see if I can get these up actually. did have a load of really, really cool symbols. I can't quite remember what I used for everything. Here we go. And you might recognise these. As yeah, you will definitely recognise these from Skyrim. So I really like them. I think they're great. Duggadrew, orcs have to be very defensible. Better make 300 gatehouses exactly, man. Right. It's got Murray Hoskis. Hossick. Who's Murray Hoskis? Hossick. God, that's a new one. Parks as well. How's it going, man? How's it going, Parks? Skyrim icons. You like those? P-Muffin. Anybody here remember Rapota? Sankraporta, you mean? Yeah. Of course. Oh. And a god of the orcs worship can be named Zajargot, which means Zot, sorry. Zajargot, which means, again, blacksmith or master of fire. The orcish god of destruction and damnation. I'm thinking more of a, for that kind of thing. I'm thinking. Something else. I quite like this symbol, this one here, which is apparently Jarl's Castle. So I don't know what that one's been used for, but that definitely works. Now for cities and stuff, I think I was using. I think this one's for cities, so I have a city around here. Towns. I think I used shack for one of them. Town, I can't remember. I'll put this around, but shack will do for now. Oh, not shack. Sorry, there's shack and there's shack icon, which is this one here. So something like that. There'll be a town kind of thing up here. There's no reason why we can't have like a big fort type thing up this place here. Ooh. So you keep on clicking on this all the time. Right, so how the hell are they going to get around to this bit? This is the main bit. This will be wherever this place is. Right, this is where they will go in terms of a path. So, how do we get them up there? I think it's going to be a horrible windy place, but that can kind of work, can't it? Yeah. And I think above that you'll have like almost like a dwarven type entrance into some caves, which then can lead up to this like higher bit around here. Now this bit over here is up there. Cool. So up there is literally where we put this. So we'll put that there. Also put some sort of shack around there. I don't know where we'll have the castle part of it. I guess the castle part could actually be up here, couldn't it? Almost like it could be actually directly above this. You could have like big gates, like a dwarven type thing, and everything else, and have some castle bits around here. So that'll be some sort of orcs. How's it going, Bram von Hudonk as well? I can never say your last name. Uberbelef, how's it going, man? Yeah, Chris McKinney. Your dude, world is looking the tits. Respect. What say you name a small hundo after the McKinley clan? Lots of love from Glasgow, Scotland. If you think... I think that would be such a insult to Scottish people if I named an orcish clan after Scottish people. Can you imagine? Can you actually imagine? See, should we have something down here as well? There's such a large amount of land, isn't it, around this bit? I think a little town type thing on this kind of like beachy area here would definitely do. Or on this bit. Where the hell's this bit? It's that bit there. Definitely have something like that. Yeah. I think. Where's that? I think that's around here, isn't it? And this bit around here, so I have like a little... It doesn't have to be a town, but... something like that will do. Yeah. X-Queen10, how's it going, man? You doing good? Saphira player, micro gaming, don't worry. Last time I won't put it again. What did you put? I have no idea. don't know if we even need something on the end. You could technically have something on the end, couldn't we? Maybe we'll use the shack icon this time, the like real shack icon. God knows. Yeah, something right over there. You know, like really, really small. Small little thing there. I definitely think we need some mines. So the mines, I think, will be like quite a few mines around this area. Like that's like where a lot of the iron comes in. So this clan, whoever they are, especially since they're nearest the kind of like the biggest stronghold that there is, that would definitely work. You know. Don't know what you guys think, but I think that'd be pretty good. So yeah. Oops, just switching between stuff randomly now. Oh dear. Cosmic Kronos, how's it going, man? What have you missed? Not too much. We're just plonking down a couple of little symbols around, pretty much. Whoops, I've just somehow zoomed out right on my chat. Then you guys went really small. Yumio, to be honest, it would be pretty funny to have one clan with a Scottish name and the rest with Orcish names. It would, but I don't know if it'd fit. That's my main worry. God damn it, I keep on clicking on that. Right, what other bits have we got to go to? So this bit here we've kind of had a look at. This whole bit around here, if we have that link going up to these, that'll make it pretty interesting. I have no idea how they're going to get to either of these little towns. They could just be completely separate, I guess. How's it going, the Roman Eagle? What have you missed? Not too much, just random bits of planning, really. Something like that, really, yeah. And Maya as Awan as well. How's it going, man? Chris McKinley says it doesn't need to be an Orcish hold. Just a wee shout out to your bro, long-time subscriber and fan. All the best. We can definitely do it as a family that kind of exists in the world. I just think not Orcish. But yeah, I can definitely do it somewhere. So I'm more than happy for that to let happen. I kind of like this rock, I really do, and I think it does need to have like its own little fort type thing. I mean, it doesn't have to be that much, you know, it doesn't have to be big or anything. Just like a small fort type thing, you know, around here, just that rock. So that kind of works, I think. Right. So we also have like more. Let's have weird water, you know, like a little stream going, because we need water going through this place. They wouldn't, even orcs wouldn't survive long without water. I mean, they can't drink blood, right? Well, they can. It's just probably not advised. Probably not advised. Shule, how am I not? How come I'm not making the vampire castle? Well, I did say, you know, what should we do today? Should we do some Conquest Survival? You know, like single player stuff. Hemberg, Silver Sage, Skyrim, or something new. Something new came up, and then Orcish was kind of like talked about a lot. But I haven't planned enough of the Orcish stuff to actually start anything. Luckily, everybody has really got in. Fiona went absolutely nuts and put in about 1,000 pictures of Orcish styles, because I think she's obsessed. But which is good. I mean, it's really good, you know. But yeah, we got a lot of those. So yeah. Pretty good, actually. We've got lots of different styles now. It's just I haven't got my entire thoughts on how everything ties together, which is why I'm having this stream, just to go over it, so we can plan out like a map like this, get a couple things on. You guys can then name a load of other stuff, and pretty much that's it. Pretty much go on that, yeah. So it kind of looks like a path that could go up there, couldn't there? Oh, this is just sheer cliffs over on this side, so this is completely impassable. It's kind of good. There's quite some dips down there, even onto the sand level. Okay. And water level. Okay, so this is like the gigantic... This is the volcano thing at the back part of it. So I kind of feel that would look really... That actually looks really good as a backdrop. Really cool, really badass, definitely. Kronos Cosmic, do I know that orcs in lots, or probably that means Lord of the Rings? Would do those, absolutely, yeah. In my one, they're actually created by some sort of god that we haven't named yet. I'm not too sure yet. obviously this entire area down here, it's like a valley really, isn't it? Just behind all of this. But there is some very nice extreme mountains around, isn't there? You know? And we do need to kind of like to make an actual forest somewhere. Yeah. Games on Gamer, how about that chain of islands to the lower left, like straight down? So obviously I've taken off this one, but on... Save that map, just in case it breaks or something. If we go on main map... This one down here... Oh, I haven't saved that one apparently. Oh, that's stupid. This one down here is going to be enslaved by orcs. So these are all like... This was a human island which has been taken over completely. So they're all orc slaves. So they get forced to do... things like working in the mines, growing food and all that kind of stuff. Any sort of like laborious kind of tasks. All the orcs are very, very strong. They get forced to do all that stuff because they don't want to do it, you know? How's it going, Ultimate Gamer? Bang bang. No. See, that all sounds like stuff that's already exists in Lord of the Rings. That's the problem. Fair play, since I got in the middle of this, what am I exactly doing? Just the roads? No, not at all. Trying to figure out where we're going to build settlements and things like that. Because I was looking at this and I was going, oh cool, I'll get some of these nice pictures that everyone's put up on the inspiration channel. And I was like, where do I actually need to build? And I was thinking, well, how does this whole thing work together? And I haven't got really a proper plan for it. And because of that, that's why we've got this episode to kind of like try and figure it out. That's what we're going for, Saphira. That's what we're definitely going for. So, if we're around here, this kind of like... I think we need something down here, actually. Let's go down to that land, because that is a lot better. Captain Sparkles DF, when will our new download for this map be published? It's not going to be. This... Oh, you mean like with the 1.12 version, or do you mean like with builds on it? I mean... you're going to have to be more specific with it, really. The 1.12 version, I do need to update the map with the... You can download it and just use the block updater type thing, you know, so there is that, but, is it supposed to be right? Yeah, that is right, isn't it? Yeah. But yeah. I don't know, depends what you mean. The actual one with builds on it is not going to happen. It will just be, like, say if I finish Hemberg, I'll then build a load of quests into it on Custom NPCs mod and set it up on just that part of the map up. Because there's no point putting up the entire map when there's nothing on it, you know? Just doesn't make any sense. Should I? If the orcs are very, very strong, then how are they slaves? They aren't slaves at all. No. They have slaves, so they've enslaved humans. And stuff like that. So I feel there should be something down here. Like on this land, there could be like weird farms and slaughterhouses. That kind of makes sense. Like, these can be some other weird clan. Again, like, it kind of has this natural kind of places going... This is really spiky as hell. Really spiky area. But we need to have somehow in here... We can definitely have something. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have something like that. Oops, wrong map. That map. So I think we'll have, again, like some sort of fort. Castle type thing over here. Stronghold, whatever you want to call it. Stronghold around this area. I don't know, what's on this, like, tip here? Which is down this way. It's not as high as I thought it would be. I think they're probably... Looking at it... Which is very difficult to look at, but you can always, like, see some sort of, like... path going up here, whips around here, goes up and then in. I think that would kind of work. Because then you could have literally, like, you know, they could have walls built up on these bits, which can like meld into the landscape, and then you just have this complete place where you get murdered to even attack them. Yeah, definitely. Vigorman place. Yeah, we got full screen on purpose so we could get onto the map and just switch between. So it is on purpose, don't worry. So there we go. Right, so if we... I just did copy one, okay. So if we actually have that up there, that's a sort of town around... I'm actually going to work backwards with this one, I think, the path-wise. But yeah, definitely. Why not have orcs dam up a river or something, cut off the water supply? Oh, that's true, actually, yeah, because that could actually work, definitely. Very good idea. It's a very good idea, Chris McKinley. Right, I need to put that up there, otherwise I'll forget about it. And no idea where that will go. Maybe it'll just go nowhere. But if we had like a path going down this way... Oh my god, this is so spiky. Unbelievably spiky. But actually there is kind of like a path going, it's just when it gets to there. There's no reason we can't have it built up, so we'll have something up in that bit. So that kind of all works to get into there, and we can have big gas castle on top, I think. Typical kind of stuff. How's it going, Galadrax, and also the Silent Gamer? Got quite a few people watching today, which is really good. So hopefully I can catch up with everything there. Cohen Van Dijk as well. Are they Lord of the Rings Orc styles or more Warhammer style? Both. So on the Inspiration channel on the Discord, we've started to shove a ton of stuff, absolute ton. Also, Dr. Toast, how do I open a map I've downloaded? Save it into your saves folder. Map bomb. You should have a slave pit, like the pit you were looking at. Oh yeah, we could definitely have that as well. Yeah, but I think this would be evil tower type thing. Do you know what I mean? Oh, we got to go completely full out. That's literally right in the middle of that, so we'll have something there. So that would be more there. I'll have the town bit. It might even be inside them, and mines as well. Definitely have some mines around here as well. So these would be like two of the main mining things. This is where they get a lot of ore. So they can actually be one of the most richest in terms of like iron ore and things like that, definitely. What's with all the orc pits of Discord with Spellforce and wow. This exact reason, Ultimate Gamer. Exactly this, planning this area. Getting some good inspiration picks, all that kind of stuff. Now, around here... have some very simple, like, little... This, like, hill, like, you can fortify this, you know, very, very simple palisade type thing. So it's not expected to be, you know, attacked that often, because the rockiness of it. Just landing in this area would be a nightmare, but you could have, like, a little... And that, literally a little stronghold type, you know, thing here. Actually, I quite like the idea of that. That definitely works as, like... So that's right on that area there. That kind of definitely works as almost like one of these type builds, you know? We already kind of decided on farms as well, didn't we, around... Got farms on here? We've not got farms. Woodmill. Farm, there you go. I've got farms. So, you know, we'd have farms around this bit, right? Like, by farms, it could be pretty much anything. So, all this area around here would be all, like, farms and stuff like that, and... Same around, I guess, up here as well, you'd have a couple farms. You know, because they're going to need food and stuff like that. Ultimate Gamer, use the terrain to the advantage for mountains and walls. Obviously, yeah. Yeah, that's why we've got this, that area in there is just, like, perfect for it. But this could definitely be, like, it's a nice rock, really. Now, I don't imagine them getting their ships through this bit, so I'm wondering if we actually build some sort of, like, stone connecting it together so they make an actual barrier so that they can have a fleet of ships in behind here for raiding and things like that. Severa player, going for lunch. See you later. No worries. Thank you very much for going on, Severa. Yeah. Cool. And we'll have something here, I think. I don't know about here, actually. Oops. No active quests. Obviously not. Just wondering, should we do something on there? Have we got any, like, symbols for it? That's the other thing. What symbols do we have to build? Something. Watchtower? Yeah, that'll do. Some sort of watchtower type thing over on that side, you know? But then that can kind of work. If we build this up, however these people are, that kind of gives you them a really good, kind of like solid amount of ground, doesn't it? Right. So let's keep on flying around. Cosmic Kronos, small towers on those minor islands to watch over the shore. I think so, yeah. I think we'll definitely have something like that. Now this is more interesting around here. This is where we just were a minute ago. But I can kind of like imagine us, you know, building out here. Like there's natural rocks going all the way up to there. So we just basically build up on that bit to have like an actual fleet bit in here. So maybe this could be an actual port type area, even if it has nothing else. It's near the capital like bits over here. So that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Do something like that, maybe. How's it going, Primero Bagheera? Bagheera? Bagheera. I think it's Bagheera, isn't it? Something like that. So that's this bit here. Now, have we got any... Is there any Skyrim things for port? I don't think there is there? No, not at all. Oh, damn. But that's okay. We can have just the normal picture for it, I think. The town one. So I'll put this in here, right? So that'll be a port town of some kind of thing, I guess. Yeah, we'll have something there. How's it going, Andrew Harper? As well, so I'm trying to get everyone. Ugh. Kind of inspired. When will a new download for this map be published? Like I said, say what you're actually asking about. Do you mean a 1.112 one, or do you mean the format with builds, which I've already explained? So I hate it when people ask the same question, don't listen to what I actually answer them about, and then ask it again. It really pisses me off. Microgaming bows don't make sense. What are you talking about? What are you guys going on about? Maybe ballistas with orc touches. That's true, actually. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Mollusk, the orc island is really depressing. That's the point, I think. You know? I mean, this bit, I think we're going to fill up with a lot of like forests around this back area here. So we're actually going to have... This kind of makes a lot of sense to have like a port type thing around this bit. We'll also have, obviously, a port around this bit as well, but... You know, one of them could have like... I kind of like this one, because if we block up this, it makes perfect sense for everything. But yeah. Bows don't seem very orcish. Crossbows do, though. I would say. Stop with the Skyrim logo, Skyrim icons. They're just so easy, and everybody knows what they mean. Building an old abandoned human fort when they tried to evade but failed. I did think about writing that in at some point, and actually having them, you know, like the humans actually did invade and like completely failed. But I think they would take the natural forts that are around. So say if this one here, if they're able to land on this bit and they were able to take it, then they would take that. I don't think they would build like a dedicated human fort. I think they would you know, do something similar. But you might have something like you know, what we get with what's his name? William the Conqueror, who built a ton of, you know, he basically what William the Conqueror did. He saw a load of Roman forts that were around, that were in decay, and actually built, you know, basically used those as the base for castles. So you know, that's the kind of thing that mostly happens in it. But yeah, I think the island is big enough to have at least 2 different ports, maybe one up north. It'll have a couple, I think. We'll have one here. We'll have some sort of port around. Maybe this area or something, or here, or, you know, something, maybe there actually, because that's more of a land place. So some sort of port around this area here. But we can definitely have a lot. Definitely. Chris McKinley, am I going to do anything with goblins? Seems to go hand in hand with orcs. Absolutely. The goblins. Luckily, actually, I did need a big map, so this kind of works. The goblins are actually a tribe of orc, or a couple tribes of orcs, or some sort of war party that came in. Why is this stuck? I've broken it. I'll do it on the main map. Oh, I don't want to click on that. I keep on clicking on that by accident. That's driving me nuts. So yeah, they were along this bit. They landed into this area here. So this area here. So they basically attacked, right? Huge orc horde. Because they had too many numbers. They were running out of resources in terms of like wood. They're burning too much wood. They're running out of food. They're running out of pretty much everything because they were just overpopulated. So they did a huge raid onto Yarowyn. There were some of them that actually, you know, they basically got pushed back. Some of them actually got pushed back all the way to this bit of land in here, and they actually went into these caves. So that's how goblins were kind of born. And then, you know, hundreds of years later, they changed from being the big muscly type ones to getting like thinner. You know, being thinner was a lot better. So that's what I'm thinking with those. But absolutely, goblins are definitely in there. Yeah. Is that huge symbol the capital? Yeah. So this is the gigantic dark tower of Bob. You know, Chief Bob. king of things. I have no idea. God damn it, I keep on clicking on that. That's driving me absolutely nuts. Yeah. Also, my problem with orcs are not very smart and won't be able to engineer a crossbow. Yeah, that's the other thing as well. That is a very difficult thing. The thing is, orcs, though, don't have to be smart to engineer a crossbow. All they need to do, right, is steal it from the humans. They steal a crossbow design from the humans. They have a load of human slaves, and they force those humans to make them. To me, that makes perfect sense. So that's how I think it would work. So this is really annoying me, this bit here. I also actually want to flood it. So we end up making a lake in this bit. Maybe not all of this bit, but a bit of it will definitely flood, I think. And yes, I realise that I'm doing it in a very monotonal kind of thing going on here with just this gravel, but I'm not too worried about it. As long as we get rid of the sand, I don't really care. I think this is like me just missing blocks, really, when we're doing it. So okay, where's the water stuff? Where's the water bucket? Right, Remino, Eagle, make it so the island was lush when the volcano erupted. It destroys the plant when the orcs had to start raiding. Ah, see, that works, doesn't it, as well? Yeah, absolutely. It could almost like coincide with that, like a gigantic eruption, and it did destroy a lot of, almost everything. It's always been this like dark stone, but like around us, all this dark stone was always around them, but actually there was like a nice layer of like fertile soil, because volcanic rock is really fertile, so that kind of like definitely works. Just gonna knock through this bit, thinking about it. Just to make this like lake thing, because that at least gives them a nice water source. Where stuff would naturally be. Just really struggling for words then. Really struggling. Never good. Right, okay, so that water one down there is actually at this level. So we just fill in this. There we go. Right, and then we'll do one more layer. It's gonna be like a nice lake type area where all the nice orcs, all the little orc children play. Go for orc swims with the orc speedos on. I don't know what to do. Anyway, the stream that never ends. Exactly. The giant icon is the barbecue tower. It is the barbecue tower. That's right. It is the British summer barbecue tower. Brilliant. There we go. Very square on that side, but we can fix that. Oh, it might help if we actually put the water in everywhere. Here we go. They get a nice lakey thing. I actually think I can go up another level, actually. So it doesn't look that big compared to these cliffs at all. But Daka, orcs are very strong and a crossbow isn't using their strength proper. You've been watching Shadiversity. That's why you're saying that. That's the reason. Next you're going to be telling me that dwarves should actually have bows because of their short stockiness. They haven't got much reach and all that kind of stuff and everything else that Shadiversity said, which is true, but fantasy is fantasy, and there's cultural ties to everything as well. There's always cultural things with different types of weaponry and all that. So that's the other thing you got to always think about, which he might not think about. Can still go up another one as well. God, we're gonna make this huge. Actually, this lake. Orc speedos? No, you don't want that, Sheila? Don't think that's good. Oh, it'd just be so weird, wouldn't it? I mean, they've got summers too, They have like summer break or spring break or whatever. No, how's it going, Railway Warren? Also, Matt Bomb, why not just have a normal spear and bow? Yeah, see that can also work. I think you would have a mix of everything. You know, it's all up to personal preference. You know, whatever you get trained with. I think you definitely have, you know, common weapons, which swords are pretty common, you know. But they can pretty much use whatever they want, whenever they want it. I mean, a lot of them might be, you know, stolen. I think they'd definitely be pretty good craftsmen, but I think a lot of them can also be quite stolen, you know. Stolen weapons and things like that. Donald J. Trump, why is a bow limited to a race? The only reason it wouldn't make sense for the orcs to use bows if the orcs don't like weapons of human origin or something along those lines. That's true as well, actually. That does kind of make sense. That's very good, Donald. You definitely got it hit it on the head there. But you're right. I think they would use whatever the hell they want to use. You know, it's like I quite like using screamer sticks. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but those would be my weapons of choice. If not in an actual real battle, but I'd go with two shorter swords. That's what I prefer to fight with. I just find it better to have two weapons rather than say if I had a single longsword, I wouldn't want that, or a greatsword. I just wouldn't want that. It's too heavy. Whereas I'd want to actually have two sticks to be able to just, you know, just actually hit stuff, you know. Hey, thank you very much, Kenny Ryden for subscribing. Absolutely. You haven't seen that much of Shadowversity. He actually goes through all of those things, like what would a dwarf actually use as a weapon and things like that. Anyway, I know we just spent a load of time basically filling in that, so sorry guys. But there we go. We got this. That's tiny actually. That lake is tiny. That's so small, isn't it? As an area. Damn, that's so small. Oh well, it's fine. God knows what we're going to do with this land, but I think we'll have this as like quite a lush area, perhaps. You know? Now, I've got another area down here where we can put in a lake. You guys are probably like, oh my god, Lake Simulator 2000. Jesus, why are we watching this guy playing, making lakes and stuff? But it's because it ties in somehow. Not really too sure how, because it's just lagging the crap out of everything, but it definitely does. Thank you very much for Wolfslayer24364 subscribing as well. There we go, again, a couple new subs today, which is good. Oh, the other thing, guys, I was thinking about using something called Restream. I don't know if you guys have heard of that before. Have you heard of that before? Basically, I'll explain what it does. It allows me to stream to Twitch and also YouTube at the same time. The only thing I'll do is I'll disable the chat on Twitch. That's the only thing I'll do. And the reason is because it you can then watch it back in real time. Thank you very much, Toxic Gamer, for subscribing. I'm sure you've already subscribed anyway. So you're just testing it? God damn it. Because Toxic Gamer, you're always in it. I can see you in the chat now. Like, you're always there. Like, almost every stream. So that's very odd. But yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, it allows me to do that. But YouTube can show you back the chat on the video that gets automatically uploaded, so that's why I'll go with that one. But tell me if that's a good idea. Yeah. Somebody else just subscribed as well, god damn it. So I missed that one. I gotta be really quick these days. It's really quick. You know? It's too difficult. It's not too difficult, but you know what I mean. There you go. This is a really nice area. Again, a nice area for Speedos. Genzon Gaming. Wow. Is everyone just trying it out now? Is that what everyone's doing? Do you know that's going to look like so many unsubs and then resubs? It's going to get really confusing on the stats because it will miscount them. The actual real subs, because it is just sometimes really dumb. And I'm not really sure how they've got it so dumb. Sometimes it just doesn't work. It is really odd. I'm not really too sure how they actually even calculate it, because it doesn't seem to make any logical sense of just a normal count. Just like easy. I think it's because it all gets like saved onto different places. Anyway, the lake looks like Pac-Man, does it? Yeah, it does in a way, doesn't it? Yeah, Pac-Man Lake. Well, Pac-Man Lake's pretty good, isn't it? It's pretty cool. Kind of feel like we can actually have something down here, you know, like some sort of like veiled things. Veiled dudes. I think that's here. You know? Like, could actually have like a little settlement on this bit. In the middle, like where the wood is, so they could all do that kind of stuff. Yeah. But yeah. Orc speedos? Yes, please. Yeah. See?
Crash, get in the water. It's really nice. Okay. I'll get my speedos on.
See? They'd be like that, right?
God, it's cold today. Very cold water. Grass no like. Grass no like.
That's what they'd be like, you know, when they go out and, you know. But I can also imagine them, you know.
Oh, dive bomb.
Something like that. What do you think? There we go. I've changed Pac-Man Lake a little bit so it doesn't look as much like Pac-Man. What do you think? Lord Dacker, you should say at the end of the vids, people should put on notifications. There's no way to let amount of people for this content. Thanks, man. Yeah, the problem is you get to that, like, really, like, loads of people do that, right? Where they're like, oh, make sure you press that button, and they start shoving it on the, like, forcing it onto videos at the beginning of videos, and it pisses me off when they do that. Hey guys, I just wanted to let you know you can subscribe to this channel and press the button, and then they put the bloody button on the whole screen, like down here, going, and you can press it, and then they do a little video, and it really annoys me when those go on, because I don't really give a crap, you know. If you got, like, and most of these people have like 100,000, 200,000, maybe even 1 million subscribers, so you just think most of the people that are watching this are subscribed to you, and all you're doing is pissing them off while they have to wait for it. That's personally what I think. What do you think? I don't know. That's why I don't have those. I think it just annoys the hell out of me. And, you know, like, people aren't stupid. People are not stupid at all. I think they know about, like, the notifications thing, if they want it. I actually don't have them on at all. I don't have notifications on, because I don't want my phone to go off all the time, which is what it happens, so, yeah. Galadrex, did I ever mention that you have amazing at impressions, am I? Do you like that orc impression, do you? Also, Smurf Masher, more orc sound voice stacker. Now want more. Bestest orc. Me like orc voice. Fair enough. Yeah. So something like that. Anyway. Let's keep on going on with this stuff. He's the Velociraptor. Don't prompt now. They have to be united in diversity. The Orcian Union. Though you can you imagine that in actual
Orc lives matter.
But being serious, that could actually happen, you know.
We, the Orc Union of Equality and Compassion, would like you, the people of Calandria, to accept Orc lives matter.
Can you imagine that?
We want to be respected. We can also be scholars. Oh.
Oh man, that'd be so funny. I can seriously imagine that'd be so funny. So funny. There's not as many nice places around here anyway. Oh dear. What do you think? You're just all obsessed with the orcs and speedos. Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, I forgot I've got these caves. Hashtag horse lives. Please make an orc union. Oh man. It'd just be so funny, wouldn't it? Matt Bomb says, don't do the orc voice again. You don't like that orc voice? Why not? What's wrong with that? It'd just be so funny, wouldn't it? Oh man. Oh god, they look weird. These are supposed to be red, but I messed up the shaders, so it doesn't really work.
Me orc have axe, me swing axe. Me not know why friend's head has come off.
Oh man. Yeah. Probably perfect.
Orcs should be allowed to wear speedos. We do not like how Vestia is racist against the orcs for the speedos.
Not realising that it's actually because the orcs have, you know, killed thousands of or millions of Vestirian people. You know, something like that. I think these caves have got to be something really, really sacred. Now, where is it? So these caves right here needs to be something. Oh, what the hell's this? That's Discord. This is what I actually wanted up. I was just getting confused. Definitely need something with that. The cringe is strong with this one. It is, absolutely. God knows. Right, so if we have like some sort of like religious kind of thing, and I don't know if we got, oh, we do. Daedric shrines. How did that go on to? Oh, I didn't. There we go. Look, nice little shrine land there. Gotta fix the shaders. I know. I don't know what I've done to them. I think it's when I was trying to change the colour of everything else. The thing is, Triliton's got a version of my shaders, and he has no idea what I've done to it because his works, the one that I sent him, the last one. Stop stereotyping orcs. Yeah, exactly.
Orcs want to be, you know, respected for their minds.
Also, we've got these weird like geyser planes here, which I kind of like. Well, they're not really planes at all, but definitely do Arnie Orc. That's basically what I'm doing, isn't it? That's basically actually what I'm doing. I think on this bit, we'll have these as like these sacred caves or something, right? And then we'll actually have a city or town in front of it, which is be like around here, and that will be the you know, the fire planes or something like that. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, nailed it. Orcs are basically tarded Yodas. Oh dear. God, we're being so mean to the orcs. I mean, they are quite cool, you know. What have we got? Make the cave sacred, where some orc savior found divine knowledge of war, like Hamid or something. Okay, yeah, that could definitely work, you know. I think there can definitely be some sort of religious link to these caves, or maybe this can even be the birthplace. You know, you can have because the way that it works is we've got so far I've only named like Odin, which is the god who created the Nords. We've also got Gaia, who created the elves. She also created the elves, and she also created the fairies, actually, so she did do a couple of them. But Odin was, yeah, Nords and giants. The orcs are going to be created by another one of these elder gods. So this could actually be the birthplace of the orcs. That would be very sacred to, I think, any people. You know, either the birthplace of them or of a way of thinking, you know, of the warrior's way, the warrior's path, I guess. Something like that. So I think that can definitely tie into it, and only maybe like, you know, different people can go into that. That would definitely work, wouldn't it? Yeah. But yeah. So none of that works. What do you think? Those geyser planes could be sulfur mines. Oh yeah, that's true as well. Yeah, definitely could do. Except when they're floating, obviously. That's the only problem. That's the only problem with the like we tried to create custom objects in World Painter, and then there's 2 blocks there that have just ruined it. But we can fix all of those. We can always fix all of those. Yeah. So hopefully that makes sense. She created furries. Potentially. Definitely, potentially, yeah, definitely. Anyway, the orcs need wood from somewhere. Yeah, definitely. Come on. This area here around here is going to be heavily wooded. I'm actually going to have it as like these bigger type woods. So we are going to have some around here. So this will be like, that's why I've got these couple of lakes in there. Oh, sorry, a couple of lakes around here. I know you can't really see them actually anymore because I need to re-render this map now that we've done that. But we'll have them around these areas here. That's where we'll actually have them. So we'll shove those in. I think we do need something around here. Whether that just extends more wood or something. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Odin hates giants in Norse mythology, but Odin is also born from a giant's leg, was it? Something like that. So yeah, but he actually created the giants. He did actually create the giants in order to, in my version of it, he actually created them in order to fight the Nords as like a way of actually warring, kind of like warring. But actually on Yarowyn, some of the giants also came over, and they are at complete peace with the Nords, so they completely stay separate. They don't really get on that much, but say if there's a snowstorm, they will harbour each other. So if the giants need a place and the humans do have, you know, the Nords do have it, they will let them stay there, and vice versa. So they can they have respect for each other, I think is what I'm trying to say. See, that's a weird looking crater. And that's a weird looking rock. I'm pretty sure these ones all have kind of like caldera type things. Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, do we want something around here? We're all the way down here now. Oh, this right here. Hell was over this side. I completely missed this bit, didn't I? How's it going, Phoenix Arts, anyway? Yeah. Build a Shrek swamp, absolutely. Shrek is an ogre, does that count? Well, technically ogres are people too. Pretty much. Galadrick's just an idea, but the orcs could have been created by an ancient elvish sorcerer who travelled to Orclandia. I know we've got it as Orclandia at the minute, it'll definitely change, but Orclandia, and created them with dark magic. And that could technically happen as well, because, right, so what happened with Gaia? Let me tell you guys what happened with Gaia after I kind of look at this land, because this is quite a cool looking area. This could definitely have a gigantic... It's not spiky, so I mean, we could have, but like, we could have a raised up. Oh, especially around this bit, we could definitely have a raised up thing. Whoa, Genson Gaming, thank you very much for the $5, man. I'm waiting for the text to speech to come up in a minute. Just waiting for it. I'm just waiting for it. Because the text to speech is going to sound horrible with that. Thank you so much, Genzong. Genzong, if you're not already on the Discord, please do jump on so I can add you to the donator group, and that means you get access to like perks and all that kind of crap. Well, it's not crap, it's really good. Okay, it's not that good at the minute, but we're working on it. There we go. See, has it not come up yet? I'll just refresh it. I'll just refresh it. So anyway, what Genson's saying just before it comes up, because it'll definitely be in a second. Use some black speech here. Yaja Fire, Rug Road, Burgul Shadow, Zot Lord, Gimtog Maim. Right, now we'll let speech do it.
Use some black speech here. Zaya Fire, Rug Road, Burgul Shadow, Zot Lord, Gimtog Maim, Zo Mine, Madam Metal, Dush Sorcery, Kala Stronghold, Ektect.
I love the Ektect. Oh, text to speech is amazing, isn't it? But thank you so much, Genzong. Just in case you aren't on there already, let me know and I'll grab you on it. I'm hoping, yeah, get onto it. I can't see you on there at all, Genzong. So join our Discord, and I'll make sure that I put you into the donator group. Absolutely, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Can't see you there at the minute, anyway. Got quite a good amount of people. I know it got Zadja right. I agree. That was really good. Really, really good. So anyway, yeah. What's going on now? Sorry, guys. Phoenix Arts really. I want to read the lore. I know. Well, I've got bits of it. It is on the Wix website. So there we go. So there is this website. It's in the description that you can go on. Orcs, because like this is it for orcs, right? This is literally it. It's blank, totally blank. Kingdoms wise, I've not even got Orcland or Orclandia as I was calling it earlier on there at all. So yeah, that's why we're filling it out. That's how blank it is. But the rest of it's on there. You know, there is stuff on general history of the Second Age, Third Age, Fourth Age. This is the general history, and Vestia is pretty good actually. It's got the whole brief description, the banner, the link to the Planet Minecraft banner in case you guys want it as well. Talk about regions. I do need to put the region map on there. The plan of High Gods on there. Towns, Grove, Fort Scalar, all that kind of stuff. I want to really flesh it out completely. So there at least is that for you guys. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway. Smurf Masher. I'm pretty sure you're in there, Smurf Masher. No, you're not. Oh my god. Sorry, Smurf Masher. I thought you were already in there. Yeah, damn. You are now. Sorry, man. Anyway. A wild horror on Discord. Okay, cool. That's a very strange one. I can't see it at the minute. Give me 2 secs. Now I want the member list. I can't see you on there, man. Oh, you're there. You're right, literally there. Why the hell did I not see that? Why can't I add you in? Mutual service, yeah, you're on the Lord Decker one. So why? That's so bizarre. I can totally see you on there, man. I can totally see you on there. I can't add a role to you. And it's really bizarre. So, I don't know. I think it might be because you're not online at the minute. If you show yourself as online, Genzong, maybe. Profile. Because I can't do anything. That's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. With this. There you go, you're online now. So why can't I add you in? What? What? I'm trying to sort it out. Wait a minute, if I just do that for now. Appear online. I know I can see you online now. But there's nothing there. Like if I go onto this, right? You're not online on the side. And I don't understand why. So I'm getting very confused. And look, usually, like, say for example this person, I can click on them, I can do roles. For some reason with you, I can't. It's not there. There's no roles. This guy I can do it, roles. No roles. So I don't get it. I'm really confused. It's like he's invisible, look. Because like even if I go on view profile, there's nothing there. Whereas this guy, if I went on to view profile, actually there's nothing in there anyway. But it's like this normal click where you get the roles. It does not exist. It's just got note. That is bizarre. Anyone know about that? Know how to fix that? It's like you're not even here, like on the side. So you might have some settings on Genzong that's stopping it. I'm not sure. God knows. Weird. So bizarre. Anyway, we'll sort that out in a bit. Right, so try now. Okay, I'll try now. Give me a sec. Get back onto that. Hey, that worked. Whatever you did worked. So that's now on there. Cool. So you're now in there, Wild Hero. I don't know. Well, Genzong even. Why do you people have different names on different things? You're now in the group, so that's good. Wicked. Cool. Thank you very much. Oh, was it something to do with weird characters or something? Oh yeah. No, because now. Oh yeah, I can see it now. So there must have been something really weird with that. God knows. Okay, that's fine. Right, guys, let's get back to this. So I think we do shove something on this bit of land anyway. God knows what, but we'll shove some sort of, you know, thing on, like a towny thing up here and a castle-y thing around one of these bits. So we'll have that around there. We can have even more farms around this bit, for example. You know? Even though these are sulfur plains. Maybe not around those bits, actually. Yeah, maybe not around those bits. Maybe we'll have them around here, though. Could have maybe them up here. Something like that. Cool. Don, not Don. Can you put an update Marin up like the journey map picture thing? Update map of Yarowyn. You guys can do it. You can literally, if you go into Minecraft, you just go onto this. Obviously, you've got this, but you can do auto map, and you can also do save. And that's it. So it's then you got your own version. Yeah. Anyway, right. Let's keep on flying around. Got quite a lot of massive area. Captain Vietnam, is Auckland your next project after Hamburg? Probably not. It's just that people were kind of like interested in me doing something on it. This actually I quite like as a little town area. What the hell's that? So that there, like a little shack type thing. You know? So that'll be, where's the shack? That there. Little shack icon type thing. This around here, just like a little area type thing on there. Little fishing village type thing, you know? Be something very, very cool. Cool. Tox Gamer, finally able to join Discord. Awesome, man. I'm glad. Yeah. Cool. Right. Okay. Roman Eagles should have an evil dwarf kingdom on the island that enslaves the orcs like the Chaos Dwarfs in Warhammer. That could kind of work as well, couldn't it? You know? Chaos Dwarfs, though. Wow. Very different. Very interesting. Chaos Dwarf. The only problem with these is they're kind of like unusable because you can like put your tower onto it, like a big chunky tower type thing. That's pretty much it. You can't really do much else. Yeah. Saphira player, hey Decker came back. You could do a race that has a dragon as the creator and god, and the mighty warriors could receive a dragon spirit, turn them into the dragon shifters. That could technically be the orc god, couldn't it? You know, some sort of dragon, or the orc god type person likes to manifest themselves as a dragon. That's the other thing. It's definitely interesting, Saphira. Definitely interesting. Something definitely up for discussion. What is this area? I quite like this. It's a little like area thing. Shove up something there. Where is this? That's the other thing. I think this is on the outer bit here. Yeah, so it's on this bit here. It's the outer bit. So I think a little town around here. Definitely. There we go. Ladies and men, do you have the Skyrim's icon download link? I just went onto the Skyrim like wiki, and oh sorry, I haven't got it there. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Just so you guys know. Yeah, I just went onto the wiki and just right click save as and pull them off. You probably shouldn't put the map up as an actual map. We need to get some proper icons, find some free ones or something. But for the time being, these will do just to shove onto it. Need orc camps, absolutely. Yeah, there needs to be orc camps everywhere. Right, so this little area here, definitely quite a nice area. So I'll have something like that. Build a castle on the mountain. There'll be loads of castles everywhere, I think. Just tons and tons and tons. Oh, I quite like these. This coast is really weird. I just made loads of spikes in it. And this is where it gets more rocky. Yeah, it's kind of like fallen bit down here. Something. Can we do something around this area? And I have like almost like a village up on this bit of rock. So you know, someone would have to land through these rocks. That kind of work actually. That would definitely work. Which I think is this area here. Right, I'm thinking that. Yeah, so this area here we could do something where we have a village up on this bit, and then you know have the path going through there or whatever. And I think for these people they'd probably have that would be one path, and there'd be another one probably going through the mountains, something like that. Something like that would definitely do it. You know, definitely work. So let's do that. Let's shove that in. I think a town, actually, a proper town. Be there. Okay. Something, I don't know. Shooter, can you get donated for someone else if I donate? Like if I pay and say who for they can be donated in time? Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. It's not a problem at all, Sheila. That's no problem at all. Doesn't see why not. I'm happy with that. So yeah. Right, if we go around... What other bits have we got actually? Sorry, let's have a look at this map again. So we've kind of got like a pretty good plan for most of this. Capital big castle thing there. Some other ones... So we need something up this bit. We'll definitely have some wooded areas around here. Right, so I'm actually going to create a folder. How do I create a folder? I can't remember. But it's just called a layer. So this will be, I'll just call it icons. Something like that. Why am I clicking on that whole folder? That's really weird. Just put them underneath icons, right? Okay, I got background in there. So this layer 1 can be, areas or something. Yeah, 2 areas or something like that. Right. And then what I can do is I can paint on top of it. So if I lock that, that's already locked. This can then have like some colour and things like that. Definitely, yeah. So we have a green. A huge brush, I think. Definitely a huge brush. So if we have around this area here, I know that it's like not perfect at all. Like really is not perfect at all. Now I can see some of you guys fighting. Please do stop. Just go stop. Simple as that. Yeah. Ain't worth it. Ain't worth it. None of it's worth it. So there we go. If we have this around here, this will be like this like green kind of like foresty area, right? So this will be where a lot of the forests were, and I think the storylines that you guys said earlier be really good, where we have, you know, definitely have it where there's a big fire and a lot of it got burnt down or whatnot, because that'll definitely work. So this will be forest, yeah. So forest, do something like that, 50%. That did not work at all. What the hell did I 50% then? I think it must have been the brush, right? So we'll have that area there, right? And we're going to have this area here will be a different region. So I know that's going to be like forest. But we also need some sort of like clan over on this side, right? So this is where you guys need to come in with some good names. So I don't know if you guys want me to... actually write on this bit. That does not to be... No, I need to do that. I need to do it another way. So I like 75, something like that. Right? This area here is going to belong to some sort of clan. This entire bit down here, this will be one of the main clans. This was that bit we did with the road and the bridge. So there we go. So that'll be this bit, and this will have quite a few different places. Oh, damn, thank you very much, Shula. Mercury donated now. Okay, cool. So is that for Mercury, is it? Mercury Gaming, yeah? That what you're saying? That what you're saying, Shula? Just waiting for the music. I'm waiting for the chat. Text-to-speech thing, you know what I mean? Whatever you want to call it. Thank you very much, Shula. And I'll add Mercury into the donated Dewberry What's It in a bit. Actually, as soon as I've stopped painting this. Oh man, it's gone forever. So there we go. That's the blinding. The
Mercury donated now XD.
I love the XD thing. Why is it XD? Yeah. Cool. Let me just quickly sort that out. So, see, Mercury is over there. See, I can just do this. That's why I, for some reason, had that problem with everything else. But that's it. Cool. What's going on? Halaski, Mrs. Mollusk. Talamir as well. Talamir, I kind of think that's a really good elfish name, actually. Now that I think about it. Talamir. Slurk. So, yeah. Jordan, is this on the Yarowyn map, or is it a completely different thing? It is on the Yarowyn map, yeah. So Vestia, just so you can know where it is, Vestia is down here. So it's a bit northern. Yeah. Don't ask how it's so sunny up here when it's, you know, we've got Nordic lands down here, but these are like the big volcanic lands. This is Vestia down here. So this, yesterday we were doing Silver Sage, which is down here, on that bit. So that's where we are. Just get over to there. Do you guys need to see the map where I'm talking about? Or yeah, let's do that. Tell you what, let's go. All free. Let's disappear into the mountains as well. Oh yeah, that's one of the sacred caves or whatever. Now you zoom across. It's quite big. By the way, it's really quite huge. The entire map. And laggy. It's really quite big and really quite laggy, apparently. Very bad. Right. There we go. So this land here, this bit here that we did the little, you know, we're going to have a bridge going over that bit onto this bit of land, and then there's going to be this path going up into the mountains, and then we'll have this area here. So, I know Saphira's just said about dragon gods, let me just read that. Saphira player, if the dragon is the orc's god, their big bodies can come from the dragon's breath, and they can have dragon's strength and abilities by birth or some praying ritual. Absolutely, yeah, that kind of sounds pretty good as well. So we've got Husluk. Zero, am I going to upload the stream? Because I do it on YouTube, it's auto-uploaded. It's awesome. It's really good. Including this chat as well. So this chat gets put against the side of it. But it's only if you obviously do it on YouTube. That's why I do them on the... May the orcs mooies. Nice in Dutch. Does it sound good in Dutch, does it? Doesn't sound so good in English. The mooies. Whoa, Gensong, thank you very much for the $5, man. Thank you so much, dude. It's awesome. I'm just waiting for it. You forgot the Sacred Hunting Grounds, Orcish Proven Grounds, Orcish Elder Area, and Hard to Reach Area also cuff. Oh, I know, absolutely. That's going to be in there. It's just this. We're like on... We went from just a... Let's plonk down some places. I'm now going region-wise. And then we can get onto like all those sacred places and stuff like that. We'll definitely do that, though. Really good. Have an orc tribe themselves called the Blooded First Fist Tribe. Yeah, the Bloody Fist. Let's let it try and say all that.
You forge your sacred hunting grounds, Orcish proven grounds, Orcish elder area in hard to reach area also. Cough Genzong's Orcish dirt shack. Cough.
I love the Orcish. Orcish. The Orcish grounds. And the Orcish everything's. Oh god, that's brilliant, isn't it? I'm fine. Going to a shower now. Then off to the movie cinema. Fair enough, man. Dunamar, like. So that's written like. Let me get this on here. Dunamar kind of seems alright at the minute. Genzong's Orcish Dirt Shack. Obviously, I did see that. Yeah. Why would you want a dirt shack though? Dunamar. What else we got? I know you guys had a load of other ones as well. Orcish. Oh yeah, Orcish. Whoa.
I really love your streams, man. Keep it up, D.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the £5, Kakashi. Thank you so much, bro. If you're Kakashi, if you're on there, oh no, Kakashi, you are already on there. I've given you the donator rank now, if that's the right one. So if you're Kakashi Sammy, then I have now given you the rank. But thank you so much for the donation, man. That's awesome. So that's donated through the other method rather than through Super Chat. So there's two different ways you can do it. You can either do it via Super Chat now, or you can do it via Streamlabs. So that's via Streamlabs. So that's really cool. But thank you so much, man. It's awesome. Thank you. Cool. So what did I build today, Block Thrower? Absolutely nothing. We've literally a pure planning episode is what it is. Totally planning episode. Wizard Sir Avery, just wanted to hop on and say hello. We gotta go right away. No worries, man. Thank you very much for coming on. Imagine if once all Yarowyn is done, someone took it and turned it into a Skyrim type game, like with quests and NPCs and everything. Well, when I do Hemberg, when that's finished, I'm going to add quests to it and then upload just that part of the map. So it'll kind of like grow, I think, a little bit. So yeah. Well, I'm an hour and a half late. Yeah, you are. Yeah, sure. Dutch is very good. Exactly, Smurf Masher. Oh, brilliant. Art Gamer Row, how's it going, man? Just joined the streams. Well, Shrool is quite nice as well. That's quite nice, actually. Let's colour in this one. So actually, areas. Now we need to build another layer called text. Oh no, you have another one called text. That sounds good, doesn't it? No, maybe not. Oh yeah, that's the only one I want to do. Oh, damn, Rowan Fernsler just subscribed. Thank you very much, Rowan. Was it Rowan? God damn it, I've already missed it. I've already forgotten everything. So this could be this Dunmar or Runmar or something like that. You know, we can come up with something, can't we? Shula, can you really call it a planning episode? Like, how much work has actually been done and how much was Orc in Speedos? Well, man. Whatever. I know. Exactly. Right, so I might have this one. Right, let me just count. Mandel clan? Mandel. Oh, no, I don't want that. I always want to do this on 100% and then colour it in later. It's really weird. It's kind of like World Painter's like brush where it kind of like goes off on one. You know, like it's still going even though you've kind of like stopped moving. But this is for the rough map, you know. The thing is, we've got to do the whole storyline between each of these clans, and you know, how have they grown? How have they kind of like, you know, some of them been destroyed? Because that could totally happen. You know, you could have like a clan that maybe one of the two strongest clans come up. There's one chief that wants to take over everything, and in doing so, like, you know, they actually lose, and they lose the entire clan. It gets attacked or whatever. It could totally happen. Or they're all absorbed into the same people, or they're just all murdered, I don't know. So, there we go, that one there. There you go. I know it's a little bit rough, but I'll definitely do it. Sha'uk Vagor. Actually, I quite like Vagor as well. Vagor? Or something like that. Vagor? Sha'uk? These are all pretty good. Name one Itchenstager. That's very German. That I think can definitely work in one of the other places. Schrull. The island of Schrull. It's very German, but island of Schrull kind of works, doesn't it? Schrull, Dunmar. What's this area going to be here? This like main area. I think it's got to be red because it's like, you know, it's got the mountain, you know, the whole fiery death mountain type thing, but quite dark red as well. That would be huge. So this area from here, you guys can think about a nice area name for the main volcano, which is still, you know, the one that erupted, destroyed everything, but this is where they've decided to build for some reason. Very strange reason, I have no idea why. But this one here, I don't know. Dragos clan. Culebre. It's interesting. The first one means winged serpents, Saphira says. Okay. Drool Zad. I quite like that fried fluctuation. Definitely like that. You better name it Shah. There you go. So we have this one go all the way to here. Around these bits, right? I know it's probably not going to actually be there, but this is just like the rough kind of area type thing. So that'll be like the main one. And this can be a little area of some kind with this little town here. You know? I'm even tempted actually to bring this all the way across here. Like, since this is the main one, this might be the main clan. And it might even be that when the volcano erupted, yes, it was really bad for the orcs because a lot of stuff got burnt. But they actually thought it was due to the power of like the chief or something. Maybe the chief actually used that to his advantage. So maybe this is actually how he came to power, like the main chief that invaded Yarowyn a long, long time ago. Could totally happen that way, I think. There you go. Alright. So what was that? Alright. Call the volcano Zajamal. Zajamal. Do you think like that? Something like that? What colour should go for this? Blue or something? Blue will do, won't it? God. How's it going, Rowan Fernsler? Thank you very much for subscribing earlier, by the way. Surlig Shadowfear. Fearreach. Ferrak, I think it is, isn't it? Ferrak actually kind of works as well, that one. Which is like like this. Oh, so it doesn't like type in properly. There you go. Ferak Nor or something like that actually does sound kind of like. Do you know what I mean? Because I can imagine like put like Nor on the end of it, you know? I don't really know why. Maybe that just means this like valley where they've got a couple farms or something, you know? Who knows? Who knows what that means? Okay, cool. So if I now paint this, I'll do some like blue. Actually, I'll go with like a greeny colour again. So it's not right next to a green colour, so it's not too bad. Don't know. Mac-thu? Shulas sounds orcish. Shulas. You think so? Fear Ash? Sounds kind of like Fear Ash, yeah. Fearak. Or Fearash. Fearash. Frural. How's it going, Vincent Huss? Will you give Scanlan Cheese lore a backstory? Oh, it can do if you want, you know. It could even be orcish if you wanted to. Orc cheese? Does not sound nice actually at all, does it? Orc cheese really does not sound nice. Don't think we're going to go with orc cheese.
Oh yeah, we make best cheese in all lands, orc cheese, made from the giraffes. Because we like giraffes, they're funny, they have big long necks.
No? I don't think that would work. I just don't think that's going to work. That'd be so weird. That'd be just the most bizarre thing ever, I think. Don't like this is green at all. I don't like that was... What the hell happened to that? Oh, no. Oh, no. I did not want to edit that as a... I wanted its own separate layer. So why the hell did it do that? That's not what I want. I do not want that at all. Right, why is it doing that? There. Right, I'm going to have to repaint this now. Well, I didn't want green anyway. Green looked like crap, so we'll have some sort of pink, no, for blue. Light blue type of colour. There we go. Sorry, guys. We'll get there in a bit. Terek Nor. Yes, you're right, Smurf. That is. I was actually thinking the same thing when I put Nor on the end of it, and I was going like, yeah, Terek Nor. That is definitely Deep Space Nine material right there. That is totally Deep Space Nine. Dear. You know the Kim Kardashians that are on that show, though. You know. So whatever. It's still cool, isn't it? Oh dear. Which program is this? This is using Adobe Fireworks. It's kind of like Photoshop. Photoshop can do everything now, actually, but I haven't bought Photoshop, so still on an old version of this. That still wrote it into this same goddamn map. I have no idea why. What the hell is going on? Right, new image, like, and then do it. This is really annoying me, and I need to check it. It's because I keep on getting onto it. Tetish and Greenwich, or whatever. Cassie N means almost on, as in it's almost on the map, but it's so insignificant. Okay, fair enough. Cool. Right. Orc Armgore. Gormak. Oh, I like Gormak. Gormak's going to be one. Castle Gormak sounds pretty badass, actually, doesn't it? You know that? I know exactly where Gormak is going to be. Or Stronghold, you know, the fortress at Gormak. You know? Something like that definitely works. Right, after I've coloured this in. Because most of what we're doing right now is actually just colouring it in, I know. But this is all part of, like, lore making, you know? Colouring in. Weird made-up maps that you just, plucked out of your head. I think this down here will be Gormak. Gormak. And it actually spelt the same way as well, like that. Gormak. Definitely. Morlock. Morlock also sounds good. There we go, we're getting some better names now. You guys are really on bull with these ones. You really are. We're not got really very good colours though. Brownie crappy colour. Brownie crappy colour it is. So I'll have this bit, this entire bit around here will be this Gormak area, right? Or at least that's already, it's on its own layer, that's good. It's in the wrong folder, but that's fine with me. This will be Gormak. And Gormak will include these bits, I think. You know, that clan will be in charge of this entire, like, little area around here. It's just not these islands down there, though. Those can just be, you know, in general, just like some dudes. You know, that. It was kind of like weird mustard colour. Knar, like really knar, like that, or knar. I don't know. Depends what you want. Oh right, yeah. That's the other reason I've got them in different folders as well. So Gormak on that bit. We got Zajamal, Firak Nor, Dunamar, Shrul, and Gormak. And then down here we'll have some weird farmlands of like some really weak family, you know? Really, really weak. A lime-coloured family. So that's instantly gone onto a different layer. It's really weird. It's just bizarre. I want more separate layers so I can just mess around with them. Right. Jack. Mordor. Come on. Scanlon. Why do you want Scanlon? What is that? What is it with you with that on Daquan? I actually didn't expect you to choose the name I created, but I'm very happy. Oh, no worries. That's why I want to do these, because it's really good. It just means I don't even have to think. All I do is I do like basically colouring in, put some names on it. That's really good. The only problem is I'm gonna have to trace back each of the names because I like to give credit for everybody that names stuff. So I actually didn't think about this in that regard because that's gonna kill me, I think. Yeah. Morlock is from the Time Machine. Morlock, it sounds like a bad guy, doesn't he? Zudrak, Gronk. Oh, I quite like Gronk. Uberbelef, I quite like Gronk. Gronk sounds like we're the Gronk orgs. What's Gronk famous for? Sausages. It's like, right, what about your warriors? We're not good warriors, but we make good sausages. Best sausages in all Orklandia. Do you know what I mean? Gronk, Gronk, Gronk. What's the sausage name? Gronk. What's your name? Gronk. Oh man. Something like that would definitely work, wouldn't it? Name one Ondenora, which could be one of the most advanced architectural areas in the Aucklands. Well, this is going to be it, I think, the most advanced ones. So, Gronk. I really like Gronk. I think we've got to name some. I think this like island up here, this little bit up here, has got to be called Gronk. Just Gronk, where they just have, like, they are not known for anything that's very orcish at all. You know? God. Corden Crad. Grunk Tar. There we go. Look, Grunk Tar as well. Gronk. I know Morlock is from the Time Machine, but it sounds cool anyways. It does sound very cool. Right, Gronk. What colour will Gronk be? I think blue or something, you know? We haven't got any blues yet, have we? So we'll create a new layer for it. Not a new layer, sorry, new image. Called Gronk. I like Gronk. Gronk. Oh god. So Gronk will be this area around here. They'll be known for something that's like a bit bizarre or something, you know. Now I don't know what that bizarre kind of thing is, but you know, that'll be kind of it. The Gronk. God knows. Rakik Moor, sorry, Rakik. The Zajamal tried to invade the Gronk multiple times, but their troops rebelled because they like their sausages. What is it with me and sausages, actually? We've got satyr sausages we're going on. That's like a main thing. Now we've got like some sort of special orc sausage that they make. You know, they spend hours preparing it or something, you know, days preparing this amazing sausage. The hot dog, they call it. It sells across all arenas, all across Yarowyn, despite it being orcish and nobody likes the orcs that much compared to all of them, you know. But there we go. We'll have the Gronk around that area, right? We need a name for this one. I definitely need to pick one. Fraumar. I think I need a kind of like crappy name, like some sort of like a weaker tribe type people, or you know, they're just farmers. Ishtar, Stronan, Camor Badal. See, these are quite good. So, what have we got there? So, Gensong says, Foss Kitot, black speech for the clan city, or city of the clans. Oh, that's interesting. Brackenzad as well. Falvar. Corden Crade means dirty curtains. Wow. So like a collection of islands that don't pay fair. Ah, I see, that's interesting as well, isn't it? You can actually have that. I quite like that. It's got a bit of weird cordon crad. Cordon crad. Like, it sounds a bit weird. Well, yeah. Cordon crad could be literally these islands down here. Like, not really known for anything type of area, you know? And they can be like a bluey type colour, because it's not really got any blues down on this side anyway. I'm trying to use different blues on each of these as well. Right, there we go. I'll zoom in a little bit, just to get it a little bit more accurate. I'll shove this map on the website as well when we're done, so we at least know what we're going to do with these. And then the next thing is to apply like a style to each of the kind of areas, and then actually the towns, which is always quite interesting, I find. But yeah, these islands here, Cordencrad, very good name. Drulzad, Gargoth. Gargoth is good. Fear, or is that Thanos? Yeah, it's Thanos. Yeah, we got Thanos on there. Definitely Thanos everywhere, you know. A little bit of Thanos. Yeah, Thanos cheese. Oh dear, Slandorn. Ashtwal Mountains, ooh, Vazkar, Lelkar, Squadi. These are all very good names, man. Squadi definitely sounds quite good, actually. Like, I'm also tempted to have the Squadi down here, like this one's a Squadi. Oh, I'm actually going to change how it's actually written, though. Squadi. Because I actually said it differently than you actually wrote it, which is Scardi. But I think Squadi. Squadi, like that. Squadi. Cordencrade. Yeah, shove that up there. It's all in there at the minute. Zajamal, obviously, I think Zajamal they took down some ones down here. Dawnselt. Orcs wearing speedos, making sausages, perfect. Exactly, Alex Pratt. But none would resist the power of Grunk as they tortured their victims by making them eat hot dogs. Very good, Donald. That's very good. What does Bram say that he's saying yes to, Saphira? Damn it. Can't see it. Kuzco's Empire. So I'm guessing you guys are having a chat about something. I can't get it. Dorkar. Okay, that's different. Suadi. Sounds super French. Suadi. Don't like it. Too weird. You guys don't like it? Squaddy? Okay, what should we go for instead for this one then? Where do the orcs get the livestock to make so many hot dogs? Oh, well, that's easy, man. This island down here they own. So this is where they make a load of sausages. They import them, right? And the thing is, look at what's perfect. Gronk is right in there. So they'll go straight up to Gronk. That's where they make the sausages. They then distribute it all over the land to everybody, ready? Straight into your house. They'll deliver these fantastic sausages straight into the house. Yeah, ramen noodles. I'm not sure about that one, man. Not too sure about that one. It's a bit different. But yeah, Dol Shur. It's quite a good name. Or Dor Shur. Dor Shur. No, maybe not for that place. But we could have it around here or something. I think this bit here will just be like one area of some kind. But I don't know what we'll do with it. So there's quite a few like mountains around there. It's either that or we have Dol Shur down here. Like Dol Shur, the port or something. Gronk should be Orc beer. Oh, that could do it actually, Smurf Masher. They could actually be famous for the best, like, proper beer around it. Where do all the slaves come from? Well, obviously, that's going to be from most of the mainland. So they were all taken, you know, hundreds of years ago, and the descendants of that. But they would literally grab them all, and they've just enslaved them all on this island that they took over. All the original inhabitants were here, and then they came over here and took them. So they're a bit of Nords, bit of the normal men and everything like that. Yeah. This is a nice bit of a random question. Have I had any trouble with shaders saying something about G buffers terrain? I haven't for a little while. It does happen every so often though. I've had it before and I can't remember why. I'll be honest. I can't remember what it is. It'll be something. It'll be some sort of mismatch, possibly. But I have had it. Unfortunately, I can't remember how I actually. I can't remember how I actually fixed it, but I know I've had it before. Ubelef Gronk will grind all the meat for their big sausages. Well, it could be the sound, couldn't it? You know, Gronk, 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 and then they make it Gargoff. Yeah, see, you've got Gargoff as well. Zarkon. Ishthorn. And I also got Twill. T-Will. God knows. All names should just go as simple as normally possible. I don't know, I think some of them would definitely be like Gormak. It's actually quite very simple, actually, isn't it? Even though it's 2 words together. Firek Nor Dunemal Zajamal. Oh, sorry, Dunemal Mar. Would they roll their R's? I don't know. Maybe even some sort of black tongue. Gar. There we go. Gar.
These lands are just like Gar. They're horrible lands. Gar.
That kind of works, doesn't it? And also make these look a little bit better as well. Some bevel. There you go. Inner bevel. Flat, smooth. Super smooth. Nah, flat. That kind of works. Yeah, just wipe that up. Let's do that on all those for the time being. Obviously, I've gone around these like really rough, but right. So that's that for now. That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? Looks more like a kind of like Kingdoms map type thing. I know they're not Kingdoms, but you know, pretty good. Right, Dolshur. I think there should be these mountain bits here. This entire bit around this area here. So what I'll do is add in a image, emoji, and we'll have a look. Oh god. Name the island as a whole Fostok. I don't know, at the minute we're going with Orcenfell, which is, I think the orcs will have a different name for the island than the main people of Yarowyn, and even like other people, they could just call it Hell. Jiha as well. Jiha. That's what I think with Jiha. Yeah. Jiha. Oh, okay. It's that kind of thing. And also these colours are just random colours as well. I just want to point that out. They don't actually have to have these colours. It's literally just to separate them out as different kind of people and all that kind of stuff, you know. It's doing pretty good. Got 82 viewers. Hey, that's awesome. Really happy about that. A really random episode as well, isn't it? You know, compared to other stuff. I think the green area here that I've got these like tree type area. I don't know what we're going to call it, but that'll be forest. So we will still have it as an actual area on itself. My Little Pony. Yeah, we could go with Pony. Pony. Rankar. Vostok. Land of Clams. I like how you corrected yourself there, Genson. I was going to say Land of Clams? That's a bit odd, isn't it? Clamland.
We have the best clams in the world. All clams are better than everyone else's clams.
Yeah, I could have that. Yeehaw land, my people. Yeah, exactly. Oh, perfect. Clamland. Bork. Bork's quite good as well. Oh man, we've been living on Bork for, you know.
We have been surviving on Bork for years. Best land of all, you Bork.
Why'd you invade others then, orcs?
Our land sucks actually. We lied. Oh no.
Right, if I can get the same green as this one, which I don't think I'm going to be able to. That's the only problem, isn't it? Right, so if I colour in this bit, I'm going to have to start again, because, you know, I've got a completely different kind of thing going on. We'll get this kind of land here. I don't know, what would be a, like a nice, lush kind of sounding place? Or am I just painting over something? I think I am, aren't I? Yeah, that's why it was lagging so much. So it's trying to apply some sort of some post-processing filtering onto it. But I think this area around here will actually be pretty large compared to everything. Bork, steamed clams, Orcondel. Orcondel, oh, that's interesting as well. Shakalaka Ding Dong. Yeah, Shakalaka Ding Dong. By the way, that thing that just came up, that was on MySQL server doing some stuff, running some scripts that I've got going on. I forgot that, like, that usually does actually happen in my streams. It's just you guys never see it. But yeah, I forgot that happens. We'll have like this bit as a whole separate area as well. There's gonna be quite a few tribes then. You know, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to make it. I didn't want to just have them as the Orc Kingdom. I really did want to do what I'm doing now, which is, you know, we're really splitting them up into quite a complicated people. You know, especially like with all these so far: Cordencrade, Gormak, Gar, Shrul, Zajamal, Dorsher, Grunk, Dunamar, Feraknor, and Lunamar. The great forest of Lunamar. Humansuk. I like that actually. Humansuk actually sounds really good for what they might call Vestir. You know, like human as in human. You know, that sounds really good. You know, Zelano means green. Yeah, I don't know. Would they call it that? Orkrundle as well. The great forest of Orkrundle. Or Ilalef. Yabihir. Yabir. Tria. Forest of Tria. It also works as well. You know, for this main place. Name the land above Gronk, Shin Dala. I don't think so. Orcas don't really have a nice sounding place. Orcs are very guttural when they talk, kind of like German. Yeah. Zonlan. I know, but I kind of want to make it feel like they've kind of... It's the only thing they've ever done. Solfalina. Zadjar. Zadjar's quite good Saphira, actually. So Zad. Jar. The forest of Zadjar. Like, it's softer. It's still harsh, but it's a little bit softer. Yeah, so... Don't know. Yep. Zadjar. Very good. Very, very good. Right, next one. How long are we on? 2 hours and 7 minutes even. So definitely not 7 seconds. That'd be really weird, really bizarre. Right, we'll do another one up here. I'll probably go with another orangey type one, I think. Or this kind of like weird pinky red. No, we won't do a pinky red. I could do pinky colour. For this bit here, because I don't know what it's going to be, so this one's just, at the minute, it's just got a farm on it. You know, there's nothing else really around this area, and that might just be because that's all it is. Maybe that's it. You know, it just doesn't have much. But Zadjar, very good. I like Zadjar. Zadjar sounds good, doesn't it? Lean Nor. Lena. That's good. Yep. Shore Prikes. We also need a religious group that everyone hates in Yarowyn. Well, it depends. Depends on where you are in Yarowyn. That's the thing. Like, a load of people absolutely hate the Order of the Thunder Cross purely because it was enforced onto them by the Clandrian Empire. For that simple reason. So, it's kind of complicated in Yarowyn. It's really complicated in terms of religion. Because it's all about point of view. That's what I've kind of gone for. Anyone find this exciting? I don't know, I do. I quite enjoy it. Quite a few people seem to like it. Zadjar next to Zajamal. Sounds like they split up. It does, doesn't it, actually? Yeah. Well, actually, that does make sense, doesn't it? If this mountain, this is called Zadjar or something like that, Zajamal could mean like something else. I have no idea. But it could actually be like that. You know, like it's named after the mountains, and this is actually a word that's come from Zad or something that means mountain. You know, because we do get that sometimes. Harzja, yeah, that kind of works. Ixtorn. If you think of it, it's really hard to cross from the eastern side to the western side, since you either need to cross a dangerous mountain race, and ships don't count that much with spikes. No, I know, we're going to have to do some sort of mountain pass type thing going across, I think. Definitely. I mean, there is, across this area here, They're most likely we can get like some sort of coastal thing going on, as well as well, actually no, I don't know about down here. These are really thick mountains, so we'll have a look. Darloak. Mal means mountain, so there you go. So you could have the Zadjar mountain, and then you got the Zad, you know, Zadjar, or literally Zadjar rather than Zajar. So you could have it totally different. Dirk Ori kind of works for me. Though whenever I see like Ori or Ori, I always think about Stargate. But Dirk Ori, that northern part there. Look at this. Oh, fantastic. We're starting to get with this. It's very colourful, but it, like I said, adds something like that. Oh, Ashtwal, I think, will be this bit. You know, where we've got these, like, sulphur-type places. I think that would be a really good name for those, definitely. I like Ashtwal. I think for this part here, where we literally have these sulphur bits, that kind of makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. So, really good name. Thank you very much. Right, now I just need to, you know, paint it, and it's going to take me bloody ages to paint it. Especially when it just, like, goes over everything. Let's go for in here. I know it doesn't need to be perfect, but, I want it to actually look good a little bit, you know? Ori. And the crappy orc forest, yep. That kind of makes sense. I think the religious bit will be a completely separate zone. You know, and it could be like the original like area where all orcs are supposed to have come out of. You know, it'd be that kind of area. Grunk, why Grunk? I love the word Grunk. Grunk just sounds so orcish, just like a really simple thing. Gronk. You know, like just like some sort of orc leader just came up. You know, just called Grunk.
I am Gronk.
Okay, cool.
You want to follow Gronk? Gronk make town here. Gronk like town.
And we could have them really stupid, but like they make the best beer in like orcish beer that exists. You know, like that could be their thing.
Gronk like ale. Gronk is good at ale. Gronk make ale. Gronk good.
Like that kind of thing, you know? Something like that would definitely do it, I think. There we go. The only thing is the colour's like very similar to Dolshire, but it's kind of like a bit more golden. But we'll have that as like the other place, that place over there. So this one we can bring down. There you go. So this area here, the sacred area here, I think I will keep it as a sacred area. And I might even do it in like a reddish kind of tint, but it's not quite, or something. You know? There we go. This entire area here will be owned by some sort of religious thing. You know, the caves where all orcs were spawned out of, or something like that, you know? It'll be that kind of area. Sound good? Zadjar means fire. Zadjar could be the way it's written, and it's pronounced as Zadjar. Strongest orc clan across the land broke apart, believing they each have the right to be the right children of Zadjar. Yeah, absolutely. There's always that kind of stuff, isn't there? Sound good? Parks, you enjoying it? Yeah, I know, it's good, isn't it? So, I think I should probably do more of these, because these are quite interesting. If people think, do you guys find this interesting? Like, do you like this as much? Because there's loads of stuff we can do like this, you know, where we start really getting into lore, and, like, this is just obviously a very high level. We haven't even gone into anything. But, very high level kind of stuff. But I kind of enjoy doing it, because I think it, like, we haven't even placed a single block really on this island. We put a couple little bits in there, but it kind of like helps. Miadar? Oridor. Oridor. Orchidor. Dragonimar. Ah, there we go, Saphira, you've got it there. Saphira, you're doing very well with names today. Oh wow, oh, look at that. I'll let you go. 8:09 PM, Genzo Gaming, do more. Wow. That's copy and paste for you. But if we do have them as... Oops, didn't mean to move that one. If we do have them as like a dragon god, or some sort of like god that likes being a dragon, that kind of makes sense. The birthplace of everything. Do more, you like it? Loic Ori as well, because you could have. I think that makes sense if we had like Dirk Ori. Lurk Orky could be over here. Ori, see? Not Orky. Not Orky. I'm thinking like Loki, Orky. Loki. Lorky. It's got like a greeny thing. God knows what we're going to like with this. You know that the famous German YouTube channel name is Gronk, is it? Cool. Cool, very good. So I think if we have this, it's a nice area. Pals, how's everyone's weekend been? Has everyone had a good weekend so far? I've had a pretty good weekend, nice sunny. Obviously we did a little bit of Silver Stage. That was a nice difference. I like change actually, and I very much liked the way that it turned out. You know, I think it turned out quite well. One thing I'm doing is splitting this mountain range into like 2. So you have something like this bit here. Which, what was that? Loic Ori, I think it is, isn't it? Which is Miriam Copen's, which said that one. Which is definitely quite a good one. And it kind of works with this other side. So you have Dirk Ori and Loic Ori, you know? Like, I don't know what they mean. Maybe they're like, you know, it's 2 brothers or something, or some sort of like clan, and they can, like, the Ori clan can like switched off or something like that, you know? Something like that could definitely work. And then I think we'll have this bit as a whole thing, and then that's it. And that's literally it then. We're done with the regions map. I'll definitely save it. Dvak Durak. I quite like that, Galadrax. You might have just named this last place Dvak Dukar. Sorry, it was Dvak Dukar. Hundkernen. Quite good. Darloic or Loic Ori. Yeah. Go on Loic Ori because of the Dirk Ori. Definitely quite good. Iselnor. Iselnor is a very nice sound as well. That sounds to me like almost elvish. Almost elvish, you know? That's it, man. Done. You guys can now like watch me like, you know, paint it in and everything. Paint this nice area around here. Goes Drogo Kranen. Drogo Kranen. Darloic. Darloic as well is quite good. Yep. Endar, Enjar, Enjar. Yeah. Pretty good. Daka, you won't reply. What do you mean arrow range? There's so many comments at the minute that I'm just completely missing them out. Roman Eagle, have the Order of the Thundercross send missionaries to the Aucklands. Oh yeah, definitely. And they roughly adopted it, the thing. That would be really weird, wouldn't it? Can you imagine that? Even the orcs, the barbarians, have fallen to the Order of the Thundercross. And maybe that could give them like a divine right. They would think that that's even better. You know? Imagine that. That would kind of work, wouldn't it? I know that happened. I mean, the way I would think about that is kind of like how, you know, feudal Japan, and how Christianity was trying to be introduced, and in places it went well, in places it went very badly, where they had their heads cut off. So I kind of like the idea of that, you know. God knows. Dvark Dukar. Dvark Dukar. Sounds quite cool. Definitely sounds quite cool. Right. So that's that one there. Add in this nice bevel type thing here. There you go. Right. So that's given us a really good start, I think. Don't you think? Yeah. What do you think? So just to go over everything, guys, so we know, we've now really cut all of these guys up. Really cut them up. So over here we've got Dunamar, and Dunamar is that kind of Dunamar is this kind of like very rocky place. They've got a huge kind of like castle thing. Firak Nor is a smaller kind of area, the couple farms, a small port type of thing. Shrul is this island here, which is quite, I think they're going to be very separate kind of guys. Gar, which is this farming land. Gormak is going to be this kind of like area around this one. Again, very rocky. Cordon Crade as well. Zajamal and Zajahar. It's getting very like Dothraki, isn't it? Dorshul, Gronk, Ashtwal, and Dragonima, Dirk Ori. Luakori, and Dvarkdukar. That sounds very cool. What are the islands between Shrul and Gar? These little ones here, I can show you. They're just going to be like stepping stones, really. If I fly down here, I'll show you guys. Please remember to save. I will actually. Yeah, you're right. Just in case. Oh, I already have. Cool. That map is definitely saved. I'll put it on the website just in case my PC blows up as well. So this will be like that other place that we got. That's good though. Then we can actually start building. 2 hours and 20 minutes later. But this is what makes it quite good, I think. If you got a clear plan of everything, then it'll work a lot better. So yeah, the islandy type bits around here, just like stepping stones, they're just stepping stones onto that. So all I'm going to do is like make them into better rocks, and actually have like bridges going across and things like that. So pretty good. Shrulangar, Ansgar, Shrulangar, Ansgar, Shrulangar, Ansgar. I can't say it. Shrulangar. There we go. Cool. Switched up to plastic. Damn, YouTube just got livestream notice. Damn, man. Oh well. That's the way it happens, isn't it? You know, about rolling R's, maybe half of the clans do and half of them don't. Yeah, that's true. You do get like that kind of difference, don't you? But I think that's quite good. We can start on with the lore type stuff, and start building up these and applying those styles that I know you guys have been just shoving into this. There's so many of them. I know I put a couple of these up earlier, but there's so many different orcish styles that you guys have found. I quite like this actually. We got the original. There you go. I know this is really small, but I quite like that. I know it's very like pyramid shaped, but the thing is, the only places we're going to have pyramids are going to be in the forests, and also maybe on the Egyptian type side of things. So it could be that like it actually originated from the orcs, and that was kind of like brought over. They were all destroyed when they went to Vistia, but some of the people liked that kind of style of temple and actually brought it over. So I don't know, maybe something like that would work, possibly. What else we got? Yeah, all these other stuff. There's just tons. There are so many. I know that Fiona put a ton of really good ones on there. Actually, a lot of you guys did. I'm not just saying Fiona did, but yeah, King Stygian has also did it. But Fiona literally just spammed the crap out of it, but really well. It's like even that camp's really nice by King Stygian found. But where was it? Fiona put up. I think it was this one. I think it was this one I really liked the look of, and then she's got another one that's similar to it. I think it might be. Where was it? Somewhere. It might even be these that I have a similar style, something like that, to these towers. Or there's just one later on that she put up. There's some very cool designs. So feel free to like spam those, and we'll start applying them to like different ones. Then we can get some real good variation on everything like that. Definitely. Right, so there was a couple of things that Genzong said. Something that Genzong said, which was to do with the sacred rock type thing. So we can actually have that. I think actually this island should be this sacred rock, because it's a separate island. We could have like a big castle-y type thing up here. Maybe another rock like here or something, or maybe they literally go up the other thing. Can make some of the tribes have different styles. Absolutely, Saphira, that's the plan. Lots of different styles to really experiment with the orcs, and we can have them as separate tribes. But really, what we're doing is we're just varying a lot. So that would definitely work. We could have it. There's like a horrible path going all the way up this mountain, and they actually do fight up here or something, and that's where they actually fight to death. Now we have got something else that you guys might not know of, which is to do with these kind of like demon-esque creatures. So these were created by whoever the dragon god is going to be. Did create these demon-type creatures that live in these caves. If I go into one of the other caves, it's over here. The main one is over here. There we go. So inside this cave, we're actually going to have some sort of like demon-type creatures that do dwell within the dark caves, and they're kind of like these weird. They kind of like, I don't know. They're kind of accepted by the orcs as another race that live. But they don't like to go out or something like that, or they only fight at night and they're glowing, or I don't know, something. They can do something. I think there's more caves as well inside these. Yeah, there's more caves inside these. Some of them without lot of them without... God, these are really weird caves, actually. Really, really weird caves. That's just really bizarre. Some of them without anything else, so that could kind of work. Sacred grounds and proven grounds will go in hand in hand. Peace areas where it's forbidden to fight. That's the other thing, isn't it? Yeah, for warrior type people, they'd probably have areas like those sacred, you know, the sacred caves. Definitely have something like that where they would not fight. You know, they would not be able to fight. They wouldn't be allowed to. You know, it's forbidden, completely forbidden, and they actually do something. An arena at the top of the volcano would be cool. Yeah, so you could have something like fighting place there. I'm pretty sure. Did I do these? Maybe I didn't. Maybe this hasn't got anything inside it. Fair enough then. This one doesn't, so that's fine. We'll have that going up to there to have like a weird castle thing. Not gonna work, you know? Sound good? Anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it for the stream. Thank you for everybody who donated today, which is Shula, Genzong, Kakashi as well. I think those are the ones that I've got. I think so. But thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys. So that's awesome, amazing. And hopefully you enjoyed this kind of like stream. I'll basically upload this to the website, and I'll put a link when it's done in the Discord. And if you guys want to just you know, talk about any of the lore or anything like that, there is a Discord channel which I will rename. Oh, you guys are already starting with some bits of it anyway. Which I'll actually rename quickly now to what do we call it? Orcenfell. There we go. Rename it to Orcenfell. Oh, save, yeah. Almost completed me. So rename it to Orcenfell. So if you guys have any ideas at all that you want to talk about, throw it in there with the orc stuff. That'd be absolutely amazing. And then we can start building up stuff, applying styles to it. You know, feel free to just, if you've got any good pictures at all, shove them in inspiration of any builds really. But if we're going to go with orc as like a test thing, then feel free to show it in there. That'd be great. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks. Bye.